So, as you know, I've been feeling pretty emotionally and spiritually depleted the past few weeks, and just more notably since the past few days. And honestly, I don't know. I just feel so tired, and I don't feel like I know how to like fix this. I mean, I'm not trying to fix it, but I guess just like sit with it in a way that just feels authentic to me, whether that is kind of just like not doing much. Um One thing I really want to talk about is the mother wound, and I feel like I just don't have the verbiage to just explain just how much the mother wound really fucks people up, especially me. And I don't even know if this video is even gonna sound right. Like, I feel like when it comes to, navigating parental child relationships, it's just so complex, and it's just like there's just no right answer for it. Like, particular for me and my mom, like, I would say our relationship has honestly probably has never been great. Like, it definitely deteriorated since I started puberty, and it's definitely gotten worse since like around COVID period, and just has never been, like the same sense. And one thing, like, she would always kind of say, because I like to just keep my distance when it comes to my parents, because I just know that like engaging with them, and just engaging with them for a long period of time is just not really good for my mental health. So I try to limit how much I like, talk to them, particularly with my mom. And I feel like one thing I really want to talk a lot about is just like how I feel just how defining my life has been based on the relationship that I had with my mother. And I feel like, yes, this is talked about a lot, but at the same time I feel like super unseen when I want to talk about it, because it's just like when you do, and when you kind of just like see your parents for the humans that they are, it's just like a lot of people kind of make villainize that. And I feel like there's kind of just like idealized notion of what parents are supposed to be, even though they haven't really served that kind of role in your own life. Like, one thing when it comes to my mom, it's just like I will like talk to her here and there, and like she would always try to say, why don't we work on repairing our relationship and blah blah blah. And just like my body just doesn't feel right, like even when speaking to her, like even when I see her name pop up on my phone, I just don't even I get tense. Like, it's just like my body just knows. And it's just like I would like tell her straight up, like, I just don't feel that connection. And it's really hard. Like, and because too, I just feel so blinded by like everything that I've dealt with in the past when it comes to our relationship. Like, it's just like, why is it now that I'm in my late 20s that it's so important for you to have a relationship? And it's just like, why have you been just so oblivious to the dynamic, like, until now, when you see that it's impacting you and may not be yielding to the results that you want? And when I like every time we go on the phone, it's just like something that I just have to say about it, because it's just like, you know what, I am not going to release how I feel on your timeline. And I guess that's just not something that she wants to accept. And so of course I'm met with another emotional outburst, and it's just like I feel like it's a cycle. It's just like it's always just her. I always feel like it's just repeating itself. Like, my mom always kind of just plays like this nice role, and then when it just doesn't serve her anywhere, then that's just like when the mask like just comes off, and then it's just right back to square one. And it's just like I feel like I'm met with disappointment in the dynamic every single freaking time, and it's just like, what is it serving me? And like when I kind of mentioned how since COVID, our relationship hasn't been the best, like I feel like everything I do, like even just like how I feel like I live my life, even if it wasn't consciously or directly related to her or her advice or what she wants from me, I feel like I still kind of guide myself in a way that has her in mind. And it's not good, because I just feel like I don't even know what my own desires or wants are. Like, I feel like if you were to ask me, what do you want out of your life? I just don't know how that would say. Like, I feel like in a way, there's a part of me that kind of blames her for where my life is at right now. Like, even if it's not I don't know how to say it, but I just feel like I've been subconsciously just been wanting her approval and trying to earn her love, and it's just really messed me up in so many ways, and I just don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm sitting here and blaming her for everything, but at the same time it's just like, dang, like there's a reason why people say like the relationship you have with your parents really does shape the way you live your life in your adulthood. And I feel like I'm kind of like losing my train of thought because I feel like I had a specific itinerary with how I wanted to, with the things I wanted to discuss in this video, and it's not really following that. I mean, it was mental, but like a mentalist. Like, I feel like I can't even say a coherent sentence because I feel like my mind is still so kind of like in it, like especially too, like I was just able, like, okay, so I guess I'm beating around the bush with how I'm kind of framing things. So like I feel like everything I've done in my life really was just kind of like as confirming to her what she wants to see in me and not necessarily what I want for myself. And let's say if I'd done something in my life that wasn't necessarily in alignment with her, it wasn't necessarily because it was for me, it was mostly me doing it in spite of her. So I feel like that's how my life has been. It's either I'm doing this for your love and your approval, or I'm doing this in spite of you. I'm doing this to rebel against you. I'm doing this in opposition to you. So regardless of what path I've taken, there is this center around her. And on top of that, like I feel like when it comes to the relationship, I just don't know what to like do with it next, because it's just like I feel like I've given the relationship distance many times. Like I would, we will go a while without talking. I feel like that doesn't work. When we try to like have some form of connection, I feel like that doesn't work. And it's like I feel like I've navigated literally every single possibility when it comes to our relationship and like how to do it, and like in a way I feel like that's more mentally feasible, and it just doesn't click or whatever. And I just feel like I've just been grieving what I feel like I should have had, the support that I should have had, and I just realized I don't know, like, and just one thing is just like the unconditional love that I wish I had. I feel like I will definitely make another video about what I'm going through right now. I just feel like I just need to like get this out, because like I've been literally ever since yesterday, I just been kind of like just chilling. I don't like saying the word rot because I just don't like the negative connotation that it attaches to, just kind of like resting and just letting your emotions kind of take over the space for a while. But yeah, you could say I've been rotting in bed since yesterday, and I just don't really know. Like, I just feel like I've been kind of just been frozen, and I just been sad. Like, I just been really fucking sad. I feel like I definitely want to talk more about this because this is definitely a very complex topic. But like, so like, and everything. And so like, let me just go back to like, the emotional outburst that I mentioned. And then so she had an emotional outburst last night, and then she sent me a clearly ChatGPT curated message this morning, and I'm just like, seriously. And so I kind of just like told her everything that's on my mind through text, and it just felt like a release. Like I just like literally telling her everything that I just said in this video. Like I feel like I just been living my life for you, and at this point it's just not fair to me, and I just don't deserve to keep giving away my soul to an unreciprocated relationship. Like that's literally, I feel like that's all what I've been doing for like the past quarter century. It's just literally just giving my soul towards dynamics, people, situations, and things that literally do not serve me and are just meant to fucking emotionally and spiritually deplete me. Like that's literally the purpose. And it's just like, as much as like I should not just keep investing like my emotions into this situation, like my happiness, my sadness, my anger, my like, I just don't want to keep giving that power away. Like if I feel this way, I want to feel it for me, not because of her or anyone else. Like I want to feel these emotions. I want to rot in bed because I feel like that's what I need at the moment, not necessarily as a response to you and your shit. And it's just really, really tough. It's really tough. And the worst thing during the midst of this process is just like how alone I feel, because I just feel like I feel like no one gets it. I feel like I feel really alone with this. And I feel like in the past, because like this is clearly not the first time, but I feel like it is the first time where I've been able to articulate exactly everything that I've seen in regards to a relationship, but in the full spectrum, where I see, you know what, I tried this, also tried that, doesn't work. And I was able to just articulate it in a way that just felt like an actual release. And despite the fact that all the other healing modalities that I've tried in the past just didn't really work, and I would still feel this grief and I would still feel this anger towards the situation, that I just feel like I've been trying so hard, so putting so much effort to heal from, and it just wasn't getting there. Like I would still feel the pain, and I would still, you know, how have those crying bursts, and it's just like I can't. And so just being able to kind of just lay it all out in a way that was coherent, in a way that gets my thoughts through, that gets my frustration out in a way that was right for me. Not like just what was right for me, not like necessarily like rage or whatever, but just in a way that was emotionally articulate, and in a way just felt good. Like I don't want to get into too much detail because it's like still raw, but it's just, I don't know, I just feel like this whole video just feels, I don't feel like I make sense, and I feel like no matter what I do, I just feel like I'm gonna still feel alone while doing it. And I guess that's just the price that I have to pay to life or whatever. I don't know. Like, I feel like no matter how much effort, no matter how much healing, or no matter how much I try to better myself, like, I feel like I'm always back at square one.